This morning, in advance of the National Portrait Gallery's launch of a Beatles show, the Princess of Wales had a conversation with Sir Paul McCartney on all things artistic. When Kate, 41, visited the gallery this morning to formally reopen it after a 3-year renovation project, she met the former Beatles singer and his wife Nancy. Macca, 81, who has his own photographic exhibition. They're debuting next week and focuses on the Beatles in 1963 to 1964, made a joke about whether his wife would have been born then, and she burst out laughing. She convinced him that she had been born in 1959, when she would have been 63 years old. The princess arrived at the National Portrait Gallery this morning in keeping with the theme of the event by choosing a £450 self-portrait white midi dress with a pleated skirt and a white buckle tweed jacket. The gallery has been closed for 3 years for an extensive renovation program. The mother of 3 arrived beaming, wearing her thick brunette hair down in a bouncy blow-dry and simple pearl teardrop earrings. She chose her black £620 Aquazzura shoes, which the Duchess of Sussex also likes to wear. She accessorized with a straightforward yet timeless black quilted Chanel clutch purse. The princess was received by Sir Paul, who was dressed in his usual suit and sneakers, and he presented Kate to his wife, Nancy. "Good to meet you as well," the princess said. "The NPG crew, according to McCartney, had been amazing here. Really, they've been great. It's incredible how much planning goes into everything and how many conversations there are beforehand," Kate answered. The star affirmed, "That's true." McCartney gave a detailed description of his exhibition, stating that it concentrated on the years 1963 to 1964, a relatively narrow time frame. He grinned at the royal and replied, "When you weren't even born." Every woman throughout time is represented by 45 carved brass panels that are incorporated into the doors. Kate will visit the Mildred and Simon Paley Learning Center, which has increased its student capacity as part of the project, after speaking with the architect and the artist. And of course, as part of her dedication to enhancing the development of children up to the age of 5, she will learn about the gallery's early years program. He then said to his wife, "Oh, you weren't either." Nancy said that she had been very much before looking up and counting with laughter. Kate was anxious to find out how McCartney was able to decide what pieces you wanted in there. The musician claimed that the curator of the gallery and his own archivist had assisted him. She questioned, "But were there pieces that were very important to you personally?" "For me, the images of John and George stand out, simply because they aren't present," he said. The meeting was a last-minute addition to the princess's schedule because McCartney, whose show is titled Paul McCartney Photographs 1963 to 64 Eyes of the Storm, was in town. It took place in the unprepossessing settings of the gallery's gift shop. The princess met with well-known artist Tracey Emin when she arrived at the gallery to examine the outcomes of the substantial remodeling project. The two were seen conversing as Kate stared up in wonderment at the National Portrait Gallery's brand new doors, which were themselves works of art created by Emin. The princess entered the Mildred and Simon Paley Learning Center of the gallery and sat down with young children participating in a multi-sensory workshop based on the Beatrix Potter universe. During a coloring session, the princess struck up a conversation with the mother of Rania, 3, and inquired about the youngsters' creative preferences. Little Rania didn't seem to be aware that she was in the presence of royalty, as her mother told Kate that her daughter loves to draw. The princess exclaimed, "Look at these," as she examined Rania's vibrantly colored creation. "Like buzzy bees," the youngster responded, nodding in agreement. Then Kate inquired, "Who is this? Can you recall? Has Peter Rabbit arrived?" "Yeah," Rania responded, still immersed on her stickers. Then Kate grinned and remarked, "Very nice."